Warning, what you are about to see has coarse language in it, so children should not watch. Hi, it's Tom again. In front of me, I have a list of some of the terms of the UAW Ford deal. Okay, I work for Chrysler. My brother-in-law's family all worked for GM, and my wife's entire family worked for Ford. So you're going to get a UAW side of this deal from me personally. Okay. Overtime paid only for work excess of 40 hours per week instead of 8 hours per day. Now, Congress has tried to pass that law before, and it failed. Well, apparently, now, due to the terms of the UAW, the government bailout law, it looks like it's going to happen. So this is going to make people in Congress very happy, whereas it's going to make some people in the UAW not so happy. Why? Personally, because I believe that this is going to cause more problems than it's worth. Break time reduced to 40 minutes per 8-hour shift, 50 per 10-hour shift. Now, where I work, we work 8.5 hours. 6:30 to 3 o'clock is my shift with a paid half-hour unpaid lunch at 10:30 to 11. I'd rather have a shortened lunch break and go to a straight 8 and work 6:30 to 2:30 than have the unpaid lunch where I can leave the plant. For me, there's no choice. I'd rather have that. But if I could have a 10-hour day and work 4 days a week, I'm sure the extra 50-minute, wouldn't be a problem. Alternative work schedules allowed with 14-day notice and approval by the union. Me thinks this smells of a swing shift, and me don't like it. I think it's bullshit. I think it's a way for management to get around paying shift premiums, saying, okay, this week we're going to work first and second, this week we're only going to, doing however they want to do it. And then they'll get people working weekends and not paying the time and a half and double time that Saturday and Sunday requires. That's just me. Cost of living adjustment eliminated. I can't really speak on that. I really have no comment on it. It doesn't, to me, it's, anyways. Performance bonus eliminated. Whether this means, it seems to me it means that profit sharing is no longer going to happen for the UAW members. But I'm sure the corporate people will still get their performance bonus whether they make a profit or not. See, with Chrysler, 3 out of the 4 financial quarters of that year, one must earn a profit. If you don't get it 3 out of the 4, you don't get a performance bonus. Fair and understandable. But the higher ups, they could have 4 quarters of complete and utter shit and still get a performance bonus. Now, our performance bonus is tied to a certain percentage of what we make throughout the year. We'll say 3%. Now, that might seem like a lot, and sometimes it is, because if you work a lot of overtime, that 3% can add up. Whereas management, upper management, said those that sit in the ivory towers, we'll say one person makes $1 million a year, because they're a junior vice president of ass scratching. They're going to get a bonus which is several times their yearly pay for doing nothing. And the company lost money, yet they still get a profit sharing. That ain't right. Christmas bonus eliminated. Personally, I don't think that should happen. My family uses that money to pay for everybody's presents. My wife and I are on a very strict budget. We don't live extravagant lifestyles. We don't go out to eat more than maybe once a month sometimes. Plan our meals 2 weeks in advance. So this Christmas elimination of the Christmas bonus would not be very good. Easter Monday holiday cut. Don't think that should happen for families that travel and use that as the drive back day. But in their cases, they want people to use their PAs or vacation just for one day. Don't think that should happen. I think they should keep. I'd rather give up another holiday part of the year than give up the Easter one because it's a travel day and I like to spend time with family. More buyouts offered. That's what they want to do. They want to do. We can't really do anything about buyouts. Future product commitments made to some plants. Good. I think it should. You got plants like mine that build steering columns and torque converters that can do it, have all this extra space, and you'd save all the money. And instead of starting building a new plant to build this thing, you could put it into my plant. We've already got stuff there. We've got the workforce there. Just go right ahead. Any product commitments to Mexico must first be discussed with the UAW. Thanks to NAFTA, we have to put this in there. You know, this screwed us. This screwed us all really bad. I think you should keep the parts in the United States, keep them at the UAW factories, or you have a trained workforce that knows how to do it. Should not go out of the country, period. Self-directed mechanical skilled trade teams to be established in pilot locations. So they want the skilled trades to manage themselves. Sounds like the team concept. They want employees policing employees, and then they want to get rid of management. I don't think that's right. Because you got some skilled trades people that can work by themselves and don't need somebody from management harping over them. Other than that, again, you got some that probably do need management. I just don't think it's a good idea. Pay in lieu of vacation. What the hell's that all about? Employees must take company-paid physical exams. Now, if this is because you're coming back from surgery or workman's comp or S&A, you know, you could get a doctor that says, "Oh, you're okay to go back to work," when in reality you're physically not able to because of an injury, because the company no longer wants to pay S&A or workman's comp. You get injured, you're FOOBARD. And they'll probably put something in there that means you can't sue the company or the doctor. Company to brief UAW on shared sacrifices by bondholders, dealers, and suppliers. Everybody's going to feel the pinch. You don't think we realize that other people are suffering in this time? Guess what? We do. They don't think we realize that other people are suffering because of this? They're fucking idiots. Job bank program eliminated. They've been wanting to do that for a long time. There's nothing that can be done on the UAW side to eliminate it. If they want it done, they want it done. There were years we never realized we had a job bank. Supplemental pay for laid off workers kept at 1 year. Whether this means that you get a rolling 1 year, say you're laid off due to volume related shutdown for 6 months, and you have your sub paid for 6 months, and then you can return back to work. If the next fiscal year, however your company sets it up, or calendar year, you go back, you get your other 6 months back, is unclear. Or you get 1 year, and after that you're pretty much shit-faced. I really hope it's a rolling year. Temporary assistance programs to laid off workers. Yes, this needs to be done. We need the assistance programs to help our laid off brothers and sisters get by in these tough times, help them out financially, whatever. It's a good program. Personally, I think, but then again, it just says that sentence. I'm reading into this shit. VIVA terms renegotiated to allow half of Ford's obligation to be paid with stock. If Ford stock takes a shit, then that retiree benefit and healthcare program is shit out of luck. don't think that's right. Sounds very naughty to me. Well, folks, this is me, Tom Kovacs, signing off. Listen, people. If you're going to buy a car, buy Chrysler, Ford, or General Motors, or Saturn. You know, they're American companies. At least Chrysler, thank God Chrysler is now owned by the damn Germans. Just buy American whenever possible. That's all I ask. Peace.